Starena, Starena, Starena.
Boulder Creek. According to Katie Wade, in late June the Chicxulub Ahtna would go through here into the Talkeetna Mountains, where they would spend the whole summer. They would catch dry caribou, sheep, meat, and berries. In winter they would relay the food by sled down to Chicxulub village. Don Shaganoff said there used to be a shortcut trail from Bonnie Creek around Anthracite Ridge over to Boulder Creek.
Best class, best class, best class.
King Mountain. Don Shaganoff said they would go up Carbon Creek to the backside of King Mountain to hunt sheep. Alders and Devil's Club made it real tough.
Neville T. Slet, Neville T. Slet, Neville T. Slet.
Pinnacle Mountain. Don Shaganoff said I've spent a week up Pinnacle Mountain sheep hunting, following a creek up the backside.
Stashnut, Stashnut, Stashnut.
King River. Johnny Shaganoff said you can go up King River and over to Chicxulub River. I did that. You come out 14 or 15 miles up Chicxulub River.
Skizlende, Skizlende, Skizlende.
Wolverine Creek. Johnny Shaganoff said when Ahtna Indians used to come down the river, those people used to meet them there. That's the name of that old village there. Big patch of timber below Wolverine Creek. Maybe 2 or 3 miles. There is a little stream runs through the timber there. Kind of a hot spring through the timber in there, and kind of a village meeting place.
Hwadiri Lenat, Hwadiri Lenat, Hwadiri Lenat.
Granite Creek. Johnny and Don Shaganoff said there is a good source of ochre paint on this creek.
Tashtan Bennett, Tashtan Bennett, Tashtan Bennett.
Totonden Lake. The last Ahtna cabin belonged to Annie Nikolai. Katie Wade said that salmon would reach that lake.
Stash Bennett, Stash Bennett, Stash Bennett.
Fish Lake. Katie Wade said we used to go fishing for trout and landlocked silver salmon. It was good fishing in springtime. We used to feel it was ours until the homesteaders came.
Teotona Slew, Teotona Slew, Teotona Slew.
Matanuska Glacier. Don Shaganoff walked to the glacier and crossed Caribou Creek during the 1950s.
Natsedai, Natsedai, Natsedai.
lion head. Ben Neely said 3 sisters started walking. One sister was packing a baby. They sat down and took a rest. They had left their country, and I guess the Lord had led them to an unknown country. So they sat down. All of a sudden they turned into big rocks, the sisters. 2 of the sisters kept going on down to around Kings River.
Testaki Lachdena.
Eska Creek. Johnny Shaganoff said that the salmon run is only good for the first 2 or 3 days of the run. In the past, people used salmon from the Eska area mainly as dog feed. The people in this area obtained dried salmon through trade with the people downstream at Nutah.
Night Diniana. Night Diniana. Night Diniana.
Chickaloon River. A Denina chief named Chickaloo came from Chickaloon River from the Matanuska River area. Johnny Shaganoff said Chickaloon was a quiet man. He was told Chena or Water Clan. Everybody knew him. Chickaloon people spoke the Kainuk language. The U.S. Navy started mining coal in the early 1900s, and they killed off the king salmon run in the Chickaloon River. Chickaloon to Anthracite Ridge or Horse Trail.
Kedal Hosna. Kedal Hosna. Kedal Hosna.
Puritan Creek. Johnny and Mary Shaganoff had a cabin there until the late 1940s.
Tsiatona. Tsiatona. Tsiatona.
Matanuska River. Shumpete said that no one used boats on that river because it was too rocky and swift. People traveled it mainly in the wintertime when they could move their stuff easier by sled. Jim McKinley said that in them days they waited till the river was frozen and they head down the Matanuska River and over to the Kainuk River.
Tauraketna. Tauraketna. Tauraketna.
Moose Creek. According to Johnny Shaganoff and Katie Wade, there are burials on both sides of the mouth of the Moose Creek. Some of the graves wash out. Several people died here during the 1918 flu epidemic. Johnny Shaganoff says the trail led up Moose Creek and over the mountains to the upper Kashwitna River. The Larsons from Talkeetna used to travel this trail.
Skizani. Skizani. Skizani.
Gunsight Mountain, or Heart Mountain, located northeast of the Matanuska Glacier.
Natarilena. Natarilena. Natarilena.
Caribou Creek. Don Shaganoff said we used to go up Chickaloon River and cross over to Caribou Creek. We had 2 pack dogs and it took about 10 days.
Bestless Dei. Bestless Dei. Bestless Dei.
Lindquist Creek. This is the home of the family of 10 giant brothers in the story called Denijijik. Shampit said they had an akill at a lake in the mountains, and that Denijijik was a 7 or 8 foot tall man. He came down the mountain with sheep tied to his belt just like rabbits.
With